Hello everybody, welcome back. We are back here with episode 2 of Kukat's adventure. Last time we came down here, we picked up the sphere of negative weight, we grabbed the pickaxe, we have hit level 10. So we have double muscled level 5, horn level 4, level 3 multiple arms, and level 3 stinger. And I said last time we're going to save up our mutation points and buy something new. This will also give us a new limb. So I'm going to be saving those for a while. Stats are looking pretty good. Strength's looking nice. In 2 more levels, at level 12, we will get +1 to all of our attributes, meaning this will become a +5 modifier. And we will go from having 8 penetration on our horn to 9. Good damage right now. So let's kick things off by... we are already down here in the waterlogged tunnel, so we may as well go finish off the Red Rock quest. Since we're almost... Okay, this is a that's a dead end. Let's pretend that didn't happen. Let's go this way. Okay, I hear a nullworm charging in the distance somewhere, I think. There he is. Oops, wrong key. Since we're down here, we may as well grab any nice loot that might be lurking. Okay, as you can see, we are absolutely melting through all of these guys. The horn is doing an obscene amount of damage already, and it's only level 4. 21 damage there. We also have a really good chance already to hit with our offhands, which is the whole gimmick of this character, I guess you could call it. There is a smiling sun mask here. I don't think we have anything on our face at the moment, so let's equip this. We have the daze there on the crab. We have poisoned him also. And it's over. This guy dropped a carbide battle axe, which would have been nice if we were still using axe, but we aren't. So we will be selling anything that we're not using. We don't have snake oiler yet. I believe that come level 12 we will finally have 19 ego, so we could take it once we reach that point. Until then, we won't be getting many good deals, unfortunately. As soon as we can as well, we're going to go exploring the desert. Again, once we hit level 12, we will have 19 intelligence, which means we can buy desert wayfaring, which gives us more interesting encounters in the desert. And more interesting encounters basically equates to more books. Well. Look at that. A glow sphere. No longer do we need torches. We have slightly better light radius now as well. The only thing better than that would be a floating glow sphere. I am planning on learning shields as well at some point, but we're going to mostly be relying on bucklers. In order to keep our hands free for the daggers that we're using, we're going to be using bucklers which go on our arm. And we can learn the shield skill for free from the warden in the 6-day stilt. So we won't be spending points on that. Okay, there is a salt hopper coming. Sitting with the old McFlurry here. You can see there the flurry's pretty great. We hit with our horn. We hit with our iron dagger. We missed with our steel kukri. We hit with our glow sphere, and we hit with our tail, and they got poisoned. Incredible. Multi-weapon fighting already doing some good work here. We have another steel kukri. Let's get rid of the iron dagger here. Things are looking good, you know. When it comes to melee right now, we are pretty much king. Try and reuse our bow wherever we can. Okay, there is a stairway down here. We may check that out. Oh, nice ice grenade, my friend. When you are frozen, you need to get below -100 to thaw out. So we're going to skip a few turns here. Now, luckily, there's no other more powerful enemies here, because they'd all be getting free attacks on us otherwise. Okay. Continue to mop up some of these enemies. There's a gentling cone there. You don't want to equip that, whatever you do. Take out this guy. Oh, so annoying. Stop running. Oh, you actually got a nice hit on me. Took out a big chunk of our health there. The only downside to playing a melee build like this that feels very powerful in the early game is that you do tend to get a little bit overconfident, and it often leads to doing silly things, which I am kind of known for. I would say I'm a very aggressive CUD player most of the time, especially whenever I'm streaming CUD, which is, you know, all the time. But I hope to be less aggressive in these videos. I feel like I can take my time a bit more, and like I said, I'm trying to explain as much as I can in this this season, at least in the early game. Maybe as we move into the mid to late game, I will have already explained most of the things, and we can just continue on without me having to talk and waffle on all the time. But until then, I will be explaining. Let's peek downstairs here, just see what's going on. We picked something up from the floor there. Let's find out what that was we just picked up. We have some strange tubes. I'm guessing these are, yeah, folding chairs. This is the Sphere of Negative Weight, and this weird artifact, it's a freezing two-handed steel battle axe. Okay. These are all sellables. Okay, now this is a snapjaw feeder. That's interesting. These guys are actually pretty tough. Although we're tougher, it looks like. There we go. They do come in groups. We try not to get poisoned here. Okay, the bird got in my way. I didn't actually want to... Good grief. Alright, you know what? Maybe we should be running away here. Run away, run away. We are poisoned. That guy hit us with a carbide sword, which is why you can see it was a crit, to be fair. But I don't want to mess with this. Gotta do that. Hate being confused, but I don't want to fight this guy. Or girl, or whatever the heck they are. Let's get out of here. Do not want to fight them in melee when they have carbide sword and they can... They got a very lucky... We were the lucky ones there. We could have died very easily. Let's keep moving here. Alright, and we are here. To kill this Gershling here and grab the corpse. Take that back with us to Joppa. We got a Gyroite here. I am very tempted. Very, very tempted to fight this guy, if I'm being honest. Purely because I want that nylon body pack. Now, is it worth... I think we'll be fine. Let's try and open this battle up with a charge. Yeah, easy. Okay. The nylon body pack... Sorry, body pack, not body packed. So good. Gonna give us a whole bunch more carry weight, and we also get a carbide longsword out of this, which we're not going to use. Now, these rank fangs, these are short blades. And as you can see, you get 100 rep with the Gersh, which is nice, but the best thing is you have a 5% chance to poison, inflict disease, and rust. So we will absolutely be equipping these. And And hopefully we can get some nibbles. They go in the face slot, obviously. They are teeth. I don't think equipping them in the hand does anything. I may be wrong about that, but because we have multi-weapon fighting, there is of course a chance that they will proc. Wouldn't mind killing the beetle bums also, because they often have loot on them. We'll clear up here and we'll come out the top of Red Rock instead of going back the way we came, just to soak up any additional XP that might be floating around. As you can see, we're doing pretty well here. I'm still a little bit on edge after fighting that Snapjaw feeder. Probably good practice would have been to check what weapons they had before we did that, but let's equip this here. We now have full steel long swords. Sorry, short blades. Always want to take out these dreadroot where you can. Alright, let's go upstairs. Okay, looks like there's going to be Snapjaw here. A pair of boarskin gloves there. Some decent loot here, honestly, for the early game. Okay, this is our first Snapjaw warlord there. We just absolutely wrecked them. Pick up these beaded bracelets here. Not much, nothing that I want, honestly. Big hits. They call me DJ Big Hits. I don't know why they call me that, they just do. Then once we get out of here, we're going to go back to Joppa, hand the quest in, sell anything that we're carrying that might be a little on the heavy side in order to get some trade goods. And perhaps, you know, I think we should just get the Rustwell's quest over and done with. We will equip this chainmail. Gives us 1 extra armor value. We're up to 7 armor value and 7 dodge. Pretty good. Okay. Area looks okay. I'm not seeing anything that we need to really worry about. No slumberlings or anything. Go up here. Wow, what? What do we do about an Eigen turret? Can we survive? Oh, it's friendly. Okay, well, I do need to get past it. That's very interesting. It's very, very interesting. Why that was friendly, I'm not sure. Don't know who put that down. It would have been great to be able to take the Eigen rifle off of that. But we had no real means of doing that. Ah, it's a legendary... Okay, I didn't mean to piss this guy off by taking out that turret, so... Now remember, we can't poison this guy. We can try and mess him up. Be a good chunk of XP if we can. Let's keep going here. He will be leaking. We don't attack with the sting just because it's a free attack. As long as he doesn't put a turret down, we should be fine here. If that bat steals my XP, I'm going to be very mad. You can see we have the stun. 2 days equals a stun, which is how that works. Take a look. Yeah, he's leaking, he's stunned. We will lose Pariah rep, but we'll also gain some Mollusk rep, which will be nice. Gives us a chance to, if we make it that far, to speak with Slog. There you go. We got 5,000 XP for that. It's really good. Okay. Remember, we're saving our mutation points. What would we like to purchase here? We already have charge, which is incredible. Wayfaring, I'm gonna wait on. We could take a ranged. I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to maybe grabbing pistol at some point. We can't get tinkering until next level, but we could preemptively take some tinkering skill. I think I'm going to save my points for now. Hopefully this guy didn't put any Eigen. Okay, that's very unfortunate. I don't know how I feel about engaging an Eigen turret head on. I think we'll be fine. We're good. Okay, what do we got here? We got cider. We picked that up automatically because we set that up for auto collect last episode. Another Eigen turret there. That one's in a bit more of a tricky position. Okay, 2. 2 I don't feel good about. So, we're gonna leave. We're gonna leave. We can't go back that way. We can see that the stairway up is right here, so don't worry about fighting those turrets. Just worry about surviving. 1 Eigen turret's fine. 2 is maybe biting off more than we can chew. Okay, what the heck kind of level is this? Waste of time. Alright, we are back on the surface. We can see our first historic site, by the way, is right there. And we found some ruins. Okay, let's check these out. See what we can find. I'm never going to turn down ruins. It's probably going to be just amoebas here, aka slimes. I think we just picked up a legendary pair of gloves. Did you see that? For a split second? That is exactly what just happened. Mitts of the Blessed Jewel. Okay. You know what? They're better than regular gloves. They give +1 ego and 10 acid resist. You know what? I'm a fan. I'm a fan. I will be equipping these. They are by no means a good artifact, but I'm never ever going to be upset by picking up a free relic. And if you don't know, things like that, these mitts of the Blessed Jewel here, these are randomly generated artifacts, and it's actually not that often you find them outside of historic sites, so I'm pretty happy about that. Okay, we are back. We go speak to the elder here, and we say that we found the corpse of a spiderling. And he gives us a bunch of injectors. Uber Nostrum injector, very, very valuable. As well as a bunch of salve injectors. Bit more rep there. And then the first thing you want to do after that is you can just drop this corpse on the floor now. It weighs 20. There's no point carrying it around any longer. And the other thing we picked up should be Fix-It spray foam that he gave us. Yeah, there we go. And again, this isn't... I mean, it can be handy, but it's not that handy. Let's speak to... Sorry, not Argive, to Tam. Just sell anything heavy we have, just so we can continue on a little longer here. Now, he does have an Isokar rifle, which I would quite like. I'm gonna make some money back here, so... I mean, the miner's helmet is worth quite a bit. Always want a little bit of overflow. I like to carry between 50 and 100 drams with me at any one time. By the way, all of this worm meat weighs a whole bunch. You're going to want to cook this up or preserve it as quickly as you can. There we go, we'll do that for now. Now, I don't think we have the ability to preserve food yet. No, we don't. So we should probably invest in cooking skill. So let's take that right now. We're going to need it at some point anyway. So now we're going to... Let's see. Our weight is currently 306 because we have a lot of meat. If we preserve all of that meat, we go down to 233. So we just saved a whole bunch of weight. So keep that in mind. If you're ever wondering like why you're so heavy, if you have butchery, and you can turn butchery off from your abilities menu by pressing A, and you can toggle it off. I'm going to leave it on for now. Okay. So. We do have to... I really do not enjoy doing this quest, but let's just get it over and done with. Also, let's get lost along the way. We'll go do the Weird Wire Conduit quest. And then we will go to our first historic site. We found some flaming tar pits that we can't access. Cool, thanks game. Alright. Check this zone out. We'll check out some more flaming tar pits on the way. Now, this place is full of kudzu. Take them out with range because they're just gonna rust you. They have a chance to rust you if they hit you in melee, which is really frustrating. Well, well, well. Fossilized remains. So, let me tell you why you should always be excited to find like tar pits and things like that. Is because you find fossilized remains. If you go over to them, you can open them, and they have stuff in them. I mean, that's a vibro dagger, dude. Okay, well that's incredibly lucky. Vibro daggers have unlimited penetration, which means they match the armor value of whatever you're attacking. So they always penetrate at least once, as long as you can hit. That is a huge find for us. Doesn't have very much battery, but we are absolutely going to equip it. When we leave here, we'll also go check out that other tar pit that we just found a moment ago, because, again, you don't want to pass up the chance of finding these fossilized remains. This one has a Gaslight Chris. We are getting super lucky. Again, a Gaslight Chris is essentially like a small... It's like a lightsaber, but a dagger version. Even better. This does more damage. It doesn't have the same... Let me grab this. It doesn't have the same penetration, but it does have a lot of damage. And we're going to find out what that energy cell is that we just picked up. That is a solar cell. Solar cells are not very good for things like weapons, but they are good for recoilers, which we'll get after. We'll get our first recoiler after we do this mission. Let's equip this. Wow, whenever we hit now, we're going to be doing a lot of damage. I wouldn't mind more starts like this in future runs where we find flaming tar pits and a random pair of relic gloves on the floor. There's more. Okay, this whole parasang is tar pits. Well, you know what we're going to be doing? We're going to be exploring. The need for loot is very strong. So we have another fossilized remains here. This one has a tattoo gun. Okay. Well, let me put this to you then, people watching this. Write in chat what kind of tattoo you would like to see on our character and what color, and we will do it. We will tattoo our character. Keep taking out these kudzu from range if we can. Just regular skeletons there. Alright, that's just the top layer fully searched. Let's move down. Wow, okay. This is a fire thumb snapjaw scavenger. They have a two-handed carbide sword, which is crazy. Let's take them out quick. There we go. And we will take that for our own. So because we're in a tar pit like this, there is a lot of fire-thumbed enemies down here, which is... we're going to have to be a bit more careful. You can see everything is on fire. This hermit also is fire-thumbed. Basically just means they have Flaming Ray, which is a great mutation, except for when your enemies have it. Being set on fire is not fun. Please stop. We gotta be careful. We can't push it. Let's keep healing up in between. Hate fighting these guys in melee, but we have to. Good stuff, good stuff. Didn't see you. Well played, my friend. Okay, we're at 29 feet of wire strands. Let that guy take out the kudzu. Okay. This guy with an arrow. We will search the whole floor here. Because I'm greedy and I want more fossilized remains. These guys in the middle here, or in the corner, can't really hit them very well with ranged weapons, so you have to go melee. Okay, there we go. There's our first fossilized remains on this layer. That dreadroot tuber. Okay, let's see what we have here. A telescopic monocle. Okay, these give you, I think, a bonus to identifying artifacts. Quite nice. Not really that useful for us, but happy to have it. Fire there, there's 50 feet right there, which is great. I just saw a Snapjaw Warlord. Let's charge him. They also have a pair of goggles, which is nice. Let's see what we have here. Ooh, what do we have? A jackhammer. Don't really want it, to be honest, but... and a pair of magnetized boots. These stop you from getting knocked over, or they help. But they also have -5 move speed. So you have to decide whether or not you want that trade-off. They can be pretty good against certain enemies that can can throw you, but generally I find them not to be that useful. That's just me, though. Okay. I think we've explored a good amount of this map. I don't know if we're missing any more. Well, good thing we came around this corner. We have here some kind of sword. Ooh. A flaming gaslight flycer. So this is like the this is basically a lightsaber. You can see whilst it's unpowered, it counts as a cudgel. Once you put a battery in it, it becomes a long blade. That's another great item to sell. We also have something else. Where was it? Here. And that's a thermoelectric cell, which we can fill with lava, which is awesome. Those are pretty valuable. As in, they sell quite well. That kudzu set itself on fire. I guess it saw us and thought, no way. Yet again, we are hungry. Let's whip up a meal here. Just want to check. Make sure we're not missing anything else. Right, let's go down to the next layer here. Yeah, I'm seeing some scary stuff. Namely, the electrofuge is what scares me. Let's try and give it a flurry. Okay. Crisis averted. We will hit this guy with poison, which procced. He is now poisoned. Again, poison's just a nice little way of dealing some bonus damage. It's also good if you have to run away. Okay. You have an electrified battle axe with a chem cell. A full chem cell. That is very, very good. Let's use that full chem cell and put it in this gaslight Chris here. Nice. Leave those guys alone. Good, good, good. Grab some more. We have 149 feet of wire now. Grab the stun rod there. Feathered panther cloak. That's quite nice. Some bird rep. We'll grab both of those. Ah, they rusted our flaming butcher knife. It's fine. We didn't have it equipped. We get to take this. We're very close to having all of the wire we need now. Let's grab the compound bow. We can sell that. Because we're wearing that backpack, it means we have quite a lot of space. Plus there's nowhere else to explore, but I know that to be a lie. Why are you saying there's nowhere else to explore? Because that bat's in the way, that's why. Desert Chris. We're still good. Okay, we didn't have that equipped. Okay, 169 feet. Let's let that dog take out that kudzu. By the way, if anything valuable gets rusted here, we can use the Fix-It spray foam that we just picked up to repair it. Or if we have tinkering skill, we can repair it using bits. If you haven't seen my tinkering tutorial, then I will put a card here to link to it. If you want to learn out a little bit more about tinkering. Okay. Any more wire? Looks like we've dealt with most of the Kindle thumbed enemies. I'm gonna assume that there's nothing else here. We're gonna go down to the final level here. Now you can sometimes find slumberlings down here, so keep that in mind. You want to get into this, there's a main room here. There's often a chest with some semi-decent loot in it. Right, leave the bat alive. The bat will take out some of the kudzu. Lots of kudzu here. Not a fan. Okay, we're almost at level 12, which is incredible. We're going to get, like I said, +1 to all of our attributes, which is going to allow us to take Tinkering and to take Snake Oiler. Okay, we need 11 more feet of wire, and we are good. Alright, what do we have here? We have a crab. That is absolutely fine by me. Sitting with the old flurry. Okay, Sandals of the Riverwives with cleats. Cleats mean that you get saved again against forced movement, kind of like the magnetized boots that we just looked at, but these ones actually have a bonus to move speed. The downside being they have no armor value and no dodge value, so we won't be using them. We will be taking them though to sell, and then copper nuggets are worth 10 drams each. I am going to be grabbing this chest. Ah, they tried to hide wire underneath the chest. I don't think so, buddy. There we go. We are done with this quest. This godforsaken area is no longer... You know what we're going to do? We're going to leave here. And we are going to go quickly explore the adjacent tarpit fields. Because we can find more fossilized remains. Which means... more powerful items. Okay, so we are in the center right now. We can see to the west there is a flaming tar pit. Let's take a look. We'll also level up whilst we're here. There's a Dromad caravan here. And another Gaslight Flisser, or Fleiser, and another Gaslight Chris. Amazing. Let's equip the Gaslight Chris. And we'll just use the crappy chem cell for now. We'll speak to that Dromad in a moment. Okay, we seem to be stuck in this little pocket. Let's see what this guy has. You do have some trade goods. That's good. That's important. Let's just start selling as much of this armor as we can. Because we don't have Snake Oiler, we aren't making very much money off of this stuff, but that's fine, as long as we can get some trade goods. Recommend always buying out the ammo. Ammo is essentially free. It costs hardly anything. So if we wanted now, we could get our pickaxe out. And I think we will. Let's just fully explore this this map. And now that we have the pickaxe equipped, let's set this to our main hand here. Okay, so it looks like this actually may be a solid canyon. Alright, you know what? I'm going to give it the benefit of the doubt. I'm going to assume this is all solid rock here, not worth mining. Let's go, and then we can go to this other flaming tar pit here to the north. Damn it. It's like there's something over there. You know what? Let's go over here. We're gonna go the long way around. We'll check out the east if we can. This is all blocked by shale. Damn, they're blocking me. So I think we're currently in the northeast, sorry, the northwest square. Doesn't look like there's any fossilized remains here. It's unfortunate. I'm very tempted to fight these horses, these Equimax. They give pretty good XP. The problem is if they gang up on you, they can destroy you pretty quickly. Ah, we made it back to the flaming tar pits. Fine, you're fine. What do we have here? Huge find early game. This is a hover sled. You see we're at 308 of 450 pounds now if we equip that. It takes our total carry capacity down, meaning we can carry more loot. Honestly incredible. Really happy to find something like that. Now it looks like we may be able to mine our way. Aha! You trying to hide from me? What is? There's a data disk here. We can't learn it yet because we don't have tinkering, but maybe later. These are also tarpals here. Definitely going to make the most of all of this. We no longer really get any XP from killing snapjaws, but that's fine. We're just here for the loot. Once we hand the quest in, we're going to level up anyway, even if we don't level up here. Okay. Doesn't look like there's anything here. See if we can keep... There might be pockets. Yes. Like this. Always worth trying to go down here. That's money right there. That's folded carbide. I'll take all of that. Thank you very much. Okay, we've got a couple of tortoises here. These will probably give us a level up. Yeah, 62 XP each. What I also like to do early is, once we can get some blood on the floor, we can start collecting some blood. In case we get a biodynamic cell, which is a blood-powered cell. I mean, there's blood over here. It's probably... Yeah, it's salty now, so it's not worth it. Okay. Do we have any fossilized remains here? It doesn't look like it. Here, let's try and move over here. Okay, this takes us back. Let's explore the southwest. South, if we can. Okay, looks like the south may be blocked off. Let's try and enter the south square of the map from here. 3 horses here. Which again, I would love to fight, but I don't want to push my luck. I think we'd be absolutely fine. Honestly, I think it would be an easy win for us, but why risk it? When we've got the big loot right now. Okay, can I go south here at all? If not, we'll just leave. Maybe I can explore this another time. Yeah, it doesn't look like I can go south from here. This is all blocked off by walls. Alright, cool. Well, let's go hand this quest in. And get lost along the way, of course. But we did get lucky. We found another dromad. Let's speak to these guys. They will tell us where we are. We're no longer lost. They have a gigantic copper nugget, which is worth the same as a silver nugget, but it weighs 5 times as more. I think it's still worth getting. Now we can sell... I mean, that flaming gaslight flycer that we found is worth 62 by itself, which is really nice. Huge. We're getting some decent trade goods. Now we should hit level 12 when we hand this quest in to Argive. Take the wire. We get a Jopper Recoiler. Level 12. +1 to each attribute. Incredible stuff. Now we take the next quest here to go to the Barathamites Enclave. And that is the first proper main quest done now. So we've got to save one more mutation point for another mutation. Let's see. You can see now we 19 intelligence and 19 ego, boosted by 1 because of our gloves. Having 19 ego is really nice because it means we can buy Snake Oiler, but I think my main priority right now is to go to Wayfaring and take Salt Dune Lore. We will need Jungle at some point, but not right now. I'm going to save the rest of our points. Okay. So next on the agenda is to make our way to the Stilt and start a little base there. But before we do that, I want to take us into... We found a Snapjaw Fort. I would like to take us into the historic site. We found our first legendary Snapjaw here. Bor Agafo Ululu, the Callous Snapjaw Fire Snarler. Okay. Prepare to be set on fire then. I'm ready. Nice try. Get charged. Get absolutely ding-donged. Now, they have dropped small cobalt tube, which is a skulk injector. And a painted weird artifact here. Which is a crappy longsword. Okay, cool. I don't really want that. No offense. We found another historic site called Tumor, which is a very unfortunate name for a location. Let's take these piggies out here. I did say I wanted to collect blood, didn't I? This blood has probably been on the ground for too long now. Yeah, it's become brackish. Here we go. This isn't though. This is decent blood here. Let's collect this. We can always sell it as well in a pinch if we need some extra money. We will mark this as auto collect. Because we're using short blades, there's going to be a lot of blood that we can collect. Okay, we found some ruins. Okay. What we'll probably do is we'll get to the historic site and then we will end the episode there. And then next time we will do the historic site and get to the Stilt for the first time and check out what we have. Okay, let these guys keep coming here. Got a big pool of blood forming. As you can see, we are absolutely melting. Through almost every enemy that we encounter. Feel really good about this. I just would like slightly better armor. Watch out for the kudzu also. Okay. Looks like there's a stairway, or it may be a pit actually. Yeah, it's a pit. I do like to jump into the pits and find my way back up, but we will avoid it for now since we actually have something in mind. There's a thermal grenade on the floor as well. Yay! We keep finding ruins. This is really lucky. That. Anything good here? And by anything good, I mean books, mostly. Do not see any bookshelves. I think this place is just a garbage dump, essentially. Let's preserve our fresh foods. We haven't done any real cooking yet, but we will do. I do see a bookshelf there. There we go. 3 books. Makes this whole thing totally worth it. Okay, and of course we are lost immediately. Typical CUD experience. And we're back. We regained our bearings. Let's finish off the snapjaw here so that we can leave. We may as well kill the warrior. There's a shotgunner there. It's our first shotgun we found. Never mind, we broke it. We are too heavy-handed. Alright. Oh, please, let me just get to this one location game. There is a silver nugget here, though, which is great. Okay, we regain our bearings. There we go, we made it. This is Tamrimu, historic site number 1. And this is where we're going to continue on next time. I'm going to leave it here. If you enjoy Caves of CUD content, remember to leave a comment and a like. It helps out a ton. And I will see you guys in episode 3. Take it easy.